Welcome back to the KEMPIRE Daily YouTube channel, where we talk about the hottest topics in music, entertainment, and even reality TV. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out when we go live or when we upload. I'm going to keep this basketball-wise review as short as this season is going to be. As you may know, the season was cut short of basketball-wise, likely because it was just not getting anywhere with the ladies, and it just wasn't fun to watch for the viewers. Also, there won't be a reunion, according to Evelyn Lozada. And basketball-wise has been struggling for the last few seasons. And now it just seems like they've put a nail in this coffin. I've been talking about this whole situation on basketball-wise the last few weeks, and I've been saying it multiple times. Look, I'm trying to see OG's side of things, but it's really becoming hard. Do I think there's a colorism issue in the group? I have no idea. And yes, editing does affect our opinions of these women and the situations. So I'm not even sure. But even the receipts that I've seen OG share on Instagram has not convinced me of her point of view. At the end of the day, she has a right to her opinion. And at the end of the day, I have a right to my opinion. And so do everyone else that feels we don't see an issue here with colorism. Favoritism, definitely. Shawnee even admitted to having favoritism. Speaking of Shawnee, in this latest episode, she decides, you know what, I'm done. I'm not having a conversation with this woman. I'm leaving. Shawnee, you're an executive producer. You're supposed to be producing content. You may be done, but you still have a job to do. And I think she should have been one of the women that went over to have a conversation with OG, even if it was not going to get anywhere. I get it. You don't want to disturb your peace, but you do want to disturb your check. Evelyn, I get it. I understand why Evelyn would not go over there. There's actual legal situations between her and OG. You don't want to mess whatever is going on with that up. But Shawnee, you could have went over there. But I also get why Shawnee probably didn't want to go over there, because all the ladies, Kristen and Malaysia, went over there and tried to have a conversation with OG. And when she started crying, they felt, oh my God, her walls are breaking down. Maybe we're going to have a feeling moment. She got you guys together real quick. She was like, nope, there's a colorism in this group and everyone's involved, including me. Look, week after week, every time, and it might be based on editing, she's defined colorism. It's made no sense. I'm not sure how they're going to edit where it doesn't make any sense. Maybe there were times when she made sense and they edited that out. However, there were multiple times where she, wait, okay. Wake your black ass up is colorism, y'all. I had no idea. I know colorism exists, first of all, in this group probably, but I also know that colorism exists in this world, in the Black community. We're not going to sit here and act like it doesn't. However, I've seen the multiple comments where people are saying that OG is trying to make this her storyline. If there's a situation, if there's a colorism situation, why did she return this season? Well, it's a paycheck. Well, she's on a national platform. And the clout chasing that she was accusing the sisters of, first of all, I don't believe OG and I don't believe the sisters. Honestly, I think they're both chasing clout. So I don't know. I know she posted text messages of the situation about the sisters. I was bored with that too. But like Malaysia said, if everyone, even these new women are having a problem with you, it can't be everyone else, OG. And look, I don't have a dog in this fight, because I'm just like, what am I seeing here? And I'm really trying to see OG's side of things. I can't tell you how hard I'm watching. I'm looking for colorism in every corner. And she's finding it in every corner. However, I'm like, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. I even had people in my comment section like, well, oh, here goes a light-skinned guy talking about colorism. Where do you get off? You can have a right to your opinion, but I'm going to talk about it. I'm within the Black community. I can talk about it. And I'm going to talk about it, especially if you're putting it on a national TV show. And I talk about TV shows along with other hot topics. And I don't want us to start weaponizing racism or weaponizing colorism in areas where there may not be. And I'm saying may not be. I don't want to do that, because then it lessens those issues that are serious, that are actual racism, that are actual colorism or featureism. And look, at the end of the day, we all have a right to our opinion. And you guys might flame me in the comments. I hope you do. Because you never know. Something that you might say in the comments might maybe think, you know what? You have a point. And I'm open to the criticism, y'all. But OG needs to be open to the criticism. She needs to be open to having a conversation. And she has not been. Everyone's comments have been saying OG has been aggressive. OG, look, I know, I understand. I've seen it. They have painted Black women specifically as aggressive, as violent, or as on these shows. And I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't remember Evelyn being aggressive on the show. She's the only one I really remember. Her and Tammy, that's about it. I'm sure there have been other instances with other women, but those are the ones that stand out to me. However, she accused everyone in the group, including herself. Then she really confused me. She even accused Jackie Christie, and Jackie was like, I'm a colorist now? But then someone in my comments on TikTok reminded me of Jackie's daughter, oldest daughter, accusing her of colorism a couple of years ago. And I almost forgot about it. You guys remember that story? So I don't know if she's a colorist in the group, but there was a colorism accusation against Jackie Christie just a couple of years ago. Jackie Christie in this episode, I have to say, I will miss Jackie Christie just because she adds comedy, she adds drama. She added a lot of comedy in this episode, but has she been colorist towards OG? I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes there are microaggressions that you don't even realize that you're doing or saying. But based on every time OG has explained it on the show, I'm like, that doesn't sound like colorism. When she said in this episode, wake your Black ass up, when a parent says that to you, that is colorism. Then I said, ooh, we all have a problem then. It just reminded me of the whole Kirk Franklin situation this week. I reported on it. If you didn't see it, check out my videos. I talked about the Kirk Franklin story. This episode, as I said to you before, Shawnee and Evelyn left early. The other ladies are about to leave early. Next week is the last episode. There will be no reunion, thankfully. So I feel like I've already talked about this way too much. This season has not been the greatest. It could have been. It could have been fun. It could have been a place where they resolve these issues. Look, when you put legal matters in a situation, it's even harder to resolve an issue. But I also see that OG just was not willing to have a conversation. And when she did have the conversation, she just was like, no, there's a colorism issue. You all have been colorism. When you choose the lighter side, it's colorism. If they're choosing the lighter side, it's colorism if they're choosing based on the person's skin color. But if they're choosing because they disagree with you, that's not colorism. Look, this is going to be a conversation that we're going to continue to have. One thing that I'm just concerned about within the Black community is the fact that we're becoming more separate than united. And if there's anything that we've seen in other communities, it's the unity that has helped create their power. We need to think about that. Anyways, as always, let me know your thoughts on the latest episode of Basketball Wives or on the entire season so far. Are you looking forward to next week's episode? Did you want a reunion? What are your thoughts on OG's criticism of the group? Do you think there's colorism? Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out when we go live or when we upload.